Hey everyone, how are you? I hope you can hear me in the chat. Let's see if you can hear me or not. This software is a little buggy and I'm still getting used to it. Don't do that. And it's taking a little bit of getting used to. I've only had it for like a couple of hours so far. So let's see if everyone can hear me or not. Yes, you can hear me great. Good, it works. Uh, it looks a little different, yeah. It looks a little different. Let's go here. So it works a little differently to the way we used to do it. So I get my own thing now where I can actually read in over here. See that I can scroll it. Let's get rid of this stupid thing. No, that's alright. It's muted. How is everyone in the chat? I hope you are all doing well. Yeah, it's black now. It's not white. I'm hoping that's going to help my friend PB&J. She really deals with some eye issues where the bright white really hurts her because of her, she has some eye problems, and she says that the bright white really kind of messes with her, and I don't want to do that to her because, she's a nice person. So it looks pretty cool. I think when people subscribe and donate and do things, it'll pop up and, give messages and stuff, I think, from what I can tell. Let's say hello to everyone. Sharebear was here earlier. Hey Sharebear, Flying DJ, Petunia, Lynn D, Danny Mitchell was here. Danny Mitchell, good to see you. Two Broke was here. My buddy DJ is here. Hey DJ. Candy Williams, C. Anna, Emily Narb, Diamond Heart. Hey Diamond Heart. Who else? Moonlight View. Hey Moonlight View, good to see you. It's great to see you. So I am going to steal a story because I know Trisha's probably going to do this in about an hour, but I'm going to steal it. I'm going to run through it quickly and hope that she won't get too mad at me. Yeah, Lindy says I have that problem also. Use black background whenever I can. Yeah, so we've added more black, especially around the bits that are not being used. They are now blacked out, and the only bits that are white are the browser. So that should help. I hope it'll help. The story today. This is a weird story, and I don't exactly know what's going on with it, but we'll read into it. So it says, former NFL player Sergio Brown, I remember him when he played in the NFL, has been taken into custody in San Diego following the September death of his mother. According to Fox News Digital, Brown was arrested Tuesday on felony fugitive warrant nearly a month after his mother's body was discovered near an Illinois creek. As Crime Online previously reported, family members notified Maywood police that they were unable to contact Sergio or his 73-year-old mother, Myrtle Brown. Police later found Myrtle dead in a creek near her suburban Maywood home on September 16th. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office ruled her death a homicide Sunday afternoon, saying she had multiple injuries due to assault. Police subsequently filed a warrant for Sergio Brown's arrest, who managed to elude police until Tuesday. Last month, Brown made a video calling his mother's death fake news and blamed the FBI. In that video, he said he thought his mother was on vacation in the Mexican state of Sinaloa. The post was initially tagged in Mexico but was deleted and reposted on another of his accounts without the location. He said he was kidnapped twice by Mayfield police, and this is a tweet by Legacy. Hey Legacy, I see Legacy from time to time on Twitter. It says, just keep swimming, missing, oh boy, finding Nemo, latest story 8 minutes ago, he's gone, needs help. Yeah, he was saying some weird stuff, here it is. He was saying fake news. It has to be the FBI that came into my house on Bob Marley's death day with the 511 haze and gas unwarranted. They kidnapped me twice from home, the Maywood police. It had to be the FBI or the Maywood police. I don't know. It just sounds like someone having a psychotic break, to be honest. Brown was signed across 5 teams in his 7 seasons in the NFL between 2010 and 2016. You know, you see this a lot with ex-NFL players, people who uh, struggle to integrate or have illnesses or injuries from the NFL who don't get the help they need or struggle to integrate back into normal life that's not, rockets and, fireworks, glamour, glitz, and $1 million contracts and things like that. And then you see stuff like this. It's happening far too often, especially with ex-sporting players, people who, I'm not saying it's CTE, but, just they seem to have a hard time reintegrating back with normal people. So, who did he play for? I think it was, hold on, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I can check it out. Thought it was the Chargers, but I think I'm wrong there. Oh, I can see him in a Buffalo uniform there. Here we go. Colts, Falcons, Jaguars, and the Buffalo Bills. So he played for a variety of teams. I don't think any of those teams won a Super Bowl. At least I don't think so. During 2010 to now. Well, Jacksonville's never won a Super Bowl. Falcons got close with Kyle Shanahan. Indianapolis Colts got a Super Bowl many years ago with Peyton Manning. And the Bills are probably one of the most unlucky franchises in sport. So, I don't think he even has his own wiki. Oh, he does. Here it is. So it says here, he was drafted, he went undrafted in the 2010 NFL draft. He signed with the New England Patriots on April 9th, 2010. He was waived during final roster cuts on September 4th, but re-signed with the team's practice squad the next day. He went on and off. He made his He made his NFL debut with the San Diego Chargers, recording 4 tackles in the game. So he played for a variety of teams. Indianapolis Colts, Jacksonville Jaguars. Last team that signed him was the Buffalo Bills, and that was a while ago. That was in 2016, so at least, 6-7 years ago, he's been out of the league. Let me see if I've got another thing here for you. Legacy had an update. See, I don't know how to share any of this stuff yet. I can't share it like I do on StreamYard. Legacy says, I told you all something was happening soon. Sergio Brown has been taken into custody by authorities in connection with the death of his mother. We know that. Sergio, who had traveled to Mexico, was deported Tuesday and taken into custody by U.S. law enforcement officers near San Diego based on an arrest warrant in Illinois. San Diego are working to transfer Brown from Southern California to the Chicago area, the source said. And that was from Legacy's Twitter, but also from the source's Coco News 5 ABC. So that is really, maybe I can put this up. Let's see if I can work the new software. Can Ping work the new software? Let's see. Let's see. Maybe. It's a little harder than the other way of doing it. There we go. It's a little more fiddly, as you can see. There you guys go. And then I can interact. There we go. Nope. You silly thing. See, it's going to take me a while to learn all this, guys. You have to go in here and you have to take this thing out and then you can do it. It's got a couple of bugs apparently. There we go. But see, you can't see the background. I don't know why it does this. And now we're getting the video. So, okay, I can sort of show you the source, but you can't see it. I don't know why. I'm going to have to fiddle with that at some point. But that was the source for what I just read from that Twitter post. DJ says, are there similar problems with soccer football players hitting the ball with their head? They hit the ball pretty hard sometimes. I don't know, but I would suggest any kind of collisions. I know they do collide a lot in soccer, so maybe that is where they get their concussions from. Not really the hitting the ball, but more colliding with other players on the field. I know that there have been concussions that way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this out because why has it gone grey? The source website's not even grey. But I can put the source in the chat. Hold on, so people can look it up after the show. Yeah. So, oh, really? All right, fine, fine. I'll do it this way. There you guys go. There's the no, I'm on the wrong account too. Ping, you suck today. You suck. Get it right, buddy. Alright. Hey, top secret to you. Hey, how are you? Alright, I'll let Trish go into that one a bit more. Let's see if I have my other story. Come on. You guys are going to have to be, you know, gentle with me while I get this done. No, that's not the link. What are you... Today's going great, guys. It's going great. Hey, LA, how are you? Good to see you. That is not the link that we wanted. No, that's our link from yesterday about the girl, isn't it? That's a completely different link. Alright, guys, give me 2 minutes. I'll find it. You guys are going to have to just stick with me while I learn this new software. It's really not as easy as it seems to be. It's a little more tricky because you have to kind of set everything up as you go, and then you have to click stuff. It's not just as easy as StreamYard, so we will see. Here it is. Alright, maybe I can replace it. Alright. There we go. Alright. Deadly mushroom lunch twist as major problem with cook Erin Patterson's statement to police comes to light. So you guys love a good mushroom update. Here is a mushroom update. Let me get rid of this video. It says here, Erin Patterson is at the center of a lunch that left 3 people dead. She reportedly did not sign a statement on what happened. So they're saying that that statement that she wrote never was signed. It was just handed in. A statement handed to police by the woman who cooked a deadly mushroom lunch that left 3 people dead may not be able to be used as evidence if the case reaches court. Homicide detectives received Erin Patterson's statement detailing her version of events, but the document was never signed, according to the Herald Sun, making it inadmissible in any legal proceedings. Heather Wilkinson, 66, her sister Gail, and her brother Don Patterson, both 70, all died after eating beef Wellington at Miss Patterson's Leongatha home in Victoria's southeast on July 29th. I don't know what that's got to do with anything, but okay. Miss Wilkinson's husband, Ian Wilkinson, 68, was the only surviving person to eat the meal. He became critically ill and spent almost 2 months in hospital. Miss Patterson's lawyer provided her statement to Victoria Police and the media back in August. Okay, that's interesting. The Nightbot's posting and it shouldn't be. Okay. Neither Victoria Police nor Miss Patterson's lawyers have confirmed whether or not the document was signed. Unless they put pen to paper, it's not a statement. It's an unsigned statement, and it's not evidence, one criminal lawyer, who was not named, said. Defense lawyer George Ballow claimed the unsigned document would mean Miss Patterson has not sworn to the matters therein. I think they're basically saying anyone could have written it. It doesn't have to be her that wrote it because it's not signed or something like that. It's not it has no witness either. a lot of these legal documents often have a witness, someone who can verify that it was you who signed it and they witnessed you write it. So, without a signature or without someone to verify, it could be anything. So I get their point. Guys, give me 1 second. Okay. Alright, I'm back. I feel like enough talking with this woman. I feel like all we've done in 2 months is talk and talk and talk about it and not actually see any progress. It would be nice if the police came out and said something like we're working on it or we're close to a resolution, we know what happened, something like that. Because until now, it's just gone quiet. The only things that have kind of leaked out are from people that are not directly related to the investigation. Says here the sole survivor of the deadly mushroom lunch is believed to be cooperating with police after a powerful display at his wife's memorial. Yeah, he did a memorial for his wife the other day. Pastor Ian Wilkinson mourned his late wife on Wednesday in his first public appearance since falling ill. The Baptist church pastor returned home on September 22 where he continues to receive help from in-home carers. So he's still a little sick. He's getting there. After 8 weeks in hospital, Mr. Wilkinson looked leaner and paler than he did in one of the photos the media organizations have published of him since word of the tragedy. Of course he did. He had a freaking liver transplant. I mean, what else do you expect him to look like? Hold on. Alright, sorry. My cat is like pulling on my leg. He's very naughty. Oh, Marilyn Landis says, surprised to see Ping went on early tonight. Was charging my phone for Trisha's show. Sorry about that, Marilyn. I wanted to test out the new software and see how it operated and how it works. So it's sort of an impromptu show, but we're sort of just testing out the different features and stuff like that. You guys can see your comments on the screen too in the corner. Maybe I can fix that. There we go. And does it do it all the time or just sometimes? I don't know. But I think occasionally when you guys type stuff, it comes up on the screen. Hold on, is that better? I think that's better. For some reason, it was trying to take audio from both my mic and my webcam at the same time. Okay. Alright. So, yes. I am sort of over it with this woman. I feel like until we actually get something that, I don't know, tells us when this is going to wrap up. I mean, how much longer can you actually keep this poor man who lost his wife and his, relatives just kind of in the loop and, we're done when we get done and, our investigation is ongoing. It'd be nice to give some certainty to him so he can mourn his wife and his families. Oh, just now I've gone muffled? What is going on? Alright, is that better? Let's see if that's better. Is this better like this? You guys can tell me. Volume low. Can't hear you. What are you doing, you crazy thing? It's better like this? Okay. Alright, cool. I've muted this other one. I don't know what this other one is. Maybe you can remove that. Alright, there we go. I think that's yeah, that's better. I can see it going crazy now. Okay. Alright, cool. If you traders increase your volume, it is better when he turned off the other thing. Okay. We know what the audio does now. Alright, cool. Alright, we can keep going. See, teething problems with new audio. Not much you can do. Sienna says, I like the chat showing up on the top. You mean... Hold on, if I can do this... Now I've lost me. Alright. And... Alright, maybe that will work now. I've switched it around for you guys. This thing is like Connect 4. It's like you have to keep changing stuff, and if you don't get it in the right order, it doesn't work. Alright. Hopefully that works. Oh wait, did the chat box come back? Oops. There we go. Oh no. Alright, I guess it's back on. Yay, there it is. But it's got a mad delay on it, doesn't it? Alright. Okay, let's get to the next story. But I don't really have anything else to say about Mushroom Lady except for I want the police to tell us if we're going to actually get a resolution, at least for the family's sake, you know. It just seems to be forever. What are we, 2 months, 3 months, like, into it? And we still don't know any more than the day those people went to hospital. That's it. All we know is that they ate a lunch, they got sick, some of them died, and some of them didn't. And that's it. That's all we know. Alright, let me get you another story. I'm aware the audio's off. I'm just trying to get the next story. Alright, we're back. Now we have the next one. I can interact. Oh, it's a little bit of a jumble. So it says here, Vermont State Police have released a composite sketch of a person of interest in the shooting death of... Yeah, we read about this the other night. Is this a different sketch? Is that a different dude to the one we saw the other night? Why is that on my list? Pings all over the shop tonight. Is that new? We read about this and Trish read about it the other night too. Vermont State Police released a composite sketch of a person of interest in the shooting death of retired Vermont State University Dean Honoré Fleming. We spoke about Honoré the other night, who was shot dead on the rail trail near the campus. Fleming, 77, was found dead with a gunshot wound to the back of the head on the Delaware and Hudson Rail Trail about 4:30 p.m. on October 5. But I don't remember seeing this. This is creepy. It looks like one of those clay figures, like, you know, when they do it out of the clay and they sort of, you know, mold it. It's weird. It's very creepy, almost looking like Jason or something like that. Gambler says, "Hi Ping, when you were talking about the football player, you missed my comment about another football player. Do you know who it was that barricaded himself in his house a few months ago?" A football player who barricaded themselves inside the house. it could have been Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's had a bunch of different, like, issues with police. I know he did barricade himself in a house at one point, but I don't know if that's the same one you're thinking of. I mean, football play. There's so many issues. I think those hard hits of football, and I love football, but I think they do damage the brain and cause degenerative brain disease in a majority of players, unfortunately. I mean, you're hitting someone at 280 pounds, running at them at like full speed, 20 miles an hour, and you're just like hitting them for everything you can, and you do that 30 times a game. It can't be good, even though I do love football. Huh. Tubroke says, fix my sound, so weird, it went mute and then unsubscribed you. Sorry about that, Tubroke. I didn't unsubscribe you, I promise. Robert Lane says, I love the movie Concussion. I think it's real trauma, it's no joke. It's interesting, in Australia, they're only just starting to talk about it with the AFL and things like that. They're only starting to get on top of it. Like when ex-AFL people die and they know they've had some sort of behavioral issues, they're only just starting to send their brains away post-mortem to be checked for CTE. It feels like we're about 5 to 10 years behind the NFL, and that's saying something when the NFL's had a whole host of problems with, CTE and dealing with it. You had, is it Aaron Hernandez, who killed some people and then killed himself in jail? I mean, they thought that was CTE related as well. So I don't know what the answer is. Maybe they can come up with a better helmet, but from what I understand about the science behind it, it doesn't matter what kind of cushion you put around the head. You cannot stop the brain from sloshing side to side in an impact. So it doesn't really matter what you put on the outside. It's more about the action rather than, helmets or something like that. You'd literally have to like insert rods into the brain to keep it steady or something. And no one's ever going to do that. So, Candy Williams says, it's been a strange day. Yeah, it has been. It really has. Alright, let me see. Alright. So, if we did talk about that and Trish talked about that, I'm sorry. But that sketch kind of, sometimes these composite sketches are really, I know you're supposed to just look at the features and the hair and the eyes. You're not supposed to take it as like a whole thing. It's supposed to just jog your memory. But, I don't know. They're always freaky to me. Always. Oh, wait, what time is it? 1 o'clock? Alright. I'll go for a little bit longer, and then I'll get you guys over to Trish. And I'll lead you over to her. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out while we work on the software though. I really wanted to test it tonight. Robert Lane says apparently they're working on some drug that is a nasal spray that can be used on the sideline to prevent some of the lasting effects of the concussion. Vegemite Smile says, hi Ping, have you considered, I can't see what you wrote. Let's see if that'll come up on the screen for me. Come on. No, I'll check this chat. Hold on. So, you're asking about ad blockers? I have an ad blocker. In this software, it doesn't work. On my other browser, that's why we never got ads or anything before videos, or whenever we went to news sites and things like that, we never got any advertisements, is because I already have ad blockers. But when you run it through this software, it doesn't seem to pick up the ad blocker in Chrome. It just sort of is a internal browser or something like that where it doesn't pick it up. So sorry about that. I don't think there is a way to add it either. I mean, I can have a look because the way we source this is completely different compared to the other software. But I might be able to figure out something. We'll see. Alright. Mel Max says, we don't have helmets here with soccer, rugby, lacrosse here in the US. Lacrosse have helmets, right? They wear those foam helmets. Mel Max says, ping, what's your other browser? My other browser? The one I use, like with the StreamYard? It's Chrome. I use Chrome. That's what I normally use. And then I use, what's this program called? I have a program that's really, really good for ad blocking, but I can't remember what it's called. What's he called? I have to check in here. Hold on. uBlock Origin. uBlock Origin is my other one. Tubrook says, what would you say is the best VPN? So I would not use anything that ExpressVPN uses, Tubrook, just because of their company ethics and who owns it right now. NordVPN and Surfshark are about on the same level. That's what I would say. So if you use Nord or Surfshark, they're both good. But I wouldn't use ExpressVPN for any money in the world. Melmax says, yeah, what's your alternative browser? I just use Chrome. Chrome's what I use when I'm not using Streamlabs in here. I don't use anything like, what is it, like Dolphin or whatever. You know, what's that other one? DuckDuckGo, and they got all these other kind of like alternate browsers. I like my Chrome because it's got all my passwords and all my accounts, and it's got you know, password security and things like that. So, and I can run my ad blocker for the most part too. Let me just check here. I want to check this out. I want to see if we can find it. Nasal spray for the sidelines. Is this it? I think this might be what you're talking about. Hold on, let me see if I can put this in the thing. Are we on? Yep, that one. So it says here, viewers of the World Cup are likely familiar with the magic spray that sometimes gets whipped out after a player tumbles to the ground, withering in pain from a mid-game injury. The aerosolized substance, which garners renewed intrigue every so often when team doctors douse players with it and then send them back into action seemingly healed. So how does the spray work and how magical is it? The spray commonly used in these settings don't actually do any healing according to experts. Rather, they offer temporary chilling and numbing of the dull pain. What's in the bottle varies from brand to brand, but the spray usually contains ethyl chloride, a prescription medication used in topical antiseptic and cooling substances, or methyl salicylate, a counter irritant that causes coldness. So this is more for like muscle injuries, not for concussion. So basically, it's like a cool shot on the skin. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for concussion nasal spray. Let's see if we can find. Aha! Oh, alright, birds outside my house. Crazy birds. Maybe this one. So it says here, neuroscientists spin out develops a nasal spray to reduce brain swelling after concussion. As a number of former athletes come forward with stories of long-term brain damage resulting As a number of former athletes come forward with stories of long-term brain damage resulting from blows to the head, the stigma around concussions is changing, and that's opening the door for better diagnostics and treatments for traumatic brain injury, says neurologist Jack Vanderlingham. Vanderlingham is an assistant professor at Florida State University Department of Biomedical Sciences and director of research of the Memory Disorder Clinic at Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. That's the longest title ever. He and a team of collaborators are doing preclinical work on a drug to reduce inflammation in the brain after traumatic brain injury. His drug development story starts nearly 2 decades ago when, as an undergraduate at Florida State University, he experienced a fluke head injury that left him with 3 blood clots in the brain. He was already studying neurology and physical therapy, but after the injury, his studies took a whole new meaning. Fast forward to June 2012 when Vanderlingham and his team licensed their work from Florida State University and started a company called Prevacus. The company's drug, Prevacol, is a neurosteroid that in animal models has reduced edema, inflammation, and oxidative stresses after brain trauma. Vanderlingham said it works through a receptor that's in both the neurons of the brain and also at the blood-brain barrier. It upregulates 3 different proteins, one that's critical in removing blood from the brain, another that's reducing inflammatory mediated cell death in the brain, and a third important in stabilizing the functions of mitochondria inside the brain. They've created a formulation of this drug that will allow it to be given nasally for as many as 30 days to people who sustain concussions. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimates that 1.7 million Americans experience a traumatic brain injury each year. But those are just the ones who are treated. One of the challenges with treating concussions is that they're not always detected initially and often go untreated, either because people don't know they have them or don't want to seek help. But that's changing according to Vanderlingham. We're seeing a really big shift, at least here in the US, where there's better diagnostics now, and that's helpful for our cause, but there's also much more awareness about long-term poor outcomes of concussions. Well, I think that movie Concussion really took people into the, mainstream with concussion injuries anyway. So it's really cool. I wonder if they will end up doing that. I wonder if they will end up bringing that into the NFL and, trying to get it to players who get head knocks and things like that. Yeah, really interesting. I hope it goes through. Does it have to go through clinical trials, or let's have a look. Clinicaltrial.gov lists more than 200 open trials focused on traumatic brain injury. Many of them are observational studies, but interventions like, these different ones. Thus far, the company has had no trouble finding support. It's done all of its fundraising locally in the Tallahassee area and has recruited an executive team comprising of scientific officer with more than 3 decades of experience in drug development and a CEO who's head of the Florida Institute for Commercialization of Public Research. Okay. The startup is headquartered in Innovation Park of Tallahassee with an in-house lab at Sid Martin Biotech Incubator at the University of Florida. Hey, it says Vanderlingham said he hopes to have the drug in the clinic by 2014. Isn't it 2023? Hold on, let's have a look. Where's this drug called? Pro something. Where is it? Prevacus. Let's have a look. Apparently, Brett Favre is an investor in that company. That particular company, Brett Favre, he's not a good person right now. He's in a lot of trouble, but says here there was some sort of controversy. Brett Favre is in more trouble over his involvement in drug company. Okay, our investigation. Sounds like there was some sort of issue with Prevacus scrapped its plans to build a facility in Mississippi. Wow, apparently Prevacus, the original CEO, the one we were talking about, Jake Vanderlingham, sold that company to a Florida-based company called Odyssey Health and was put on the board after the sale. But it looks like there's some sort of, money issues going on with that company. I don't want to read this article. It's like 4 million pages long. But I will provide it to the chat if you would like to continue that reading journey of Prevacus, the drug, then you can read here from SB Nation. You can see why Brett Favre's involved in it. Guys, give me 1 second. My cat just jumped up on the top of the thing. Hold on. Someone says, Ping, did you ever find Mrs. Ping's elusive spider? No. No. We never found the spider. The spider is just missing. It owns the car now. We have no idea where it is. No idea. It just disappeared. Let me just check something. I want to see if our new bot has been posting or not. And I don't see it, so that's annoying. Doesn't seem like it did at all. It didn't post all chat. That's so weird. I will post it. So part of this software actually allows us to have a different you don't have to donate to a private PayPal type thing. It has its own webpage thing now. I'll put it in the chat so you don't have to do. But the bot should have been posting it. That's really weird. That it hasn't posted anything like all chat for the last 30 minutes. That is bizarre. Okay, I'm gonna have to try fix that. The joys of a new software. Hey, Emma, Ellie, Mom, 1. I got it right. Got it right. Hey, Beth B, good to see you. Yeah, Moonlight View, I didn't notice either, but it's not working. I don't know why. I'll find out later why it's not working. Okay. Do you guys want another story? And then I'm going to let you... What have we got? About 10 minutes before Trish starts up for the night. And then I'll let you guys go. Get over to... I don't want you guys to be late for her show. That would be awful. Alright, let me see if I can find one more quick story for us. And then we'll get you guys over there. Actually, from our friends at KOCO, or KOCO News, we do have a breaking news story. If I can find out which one we're on. No. No to that one as well. Okay, there we go. This one's gone grey too. Why? Stop that. Stupid ads. Okay. This one's, I'm gonna have to figure out what that problem is, why it goes grey like that. That is very weird. I reckon it's probably an stealing type thing. They don't want us reading it or showing it on the show. It probably does that in the software. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to have to figure that out. But it says 1 suspect dead and 3 in custody after robbery turned in Noble. The CCSO said 4 men attempted a robbery at a home near the 148th Street and Cemetery Road. 1 suspect is dead and 3 in custody after a robbery turned into a shooting. On Wednesday, the Cleveland County Sheriff's Office responded to 2 different scenes in Noble. The CCSO said 4 men attempted a robbery at a home near Cemetery Road. Police said the 2 suspects were shot. 1 of the suspects is dead, while the other 3 are in custody. The Coco 5 was told 2 men came into the convenience store at 117th Street and East McGuire Road and had visible injuries. Police are investigating the incident. That sounds weird and scary. How did they get... 2 of the suspects were shot. 1 of the suspects is dead while the other 3 are... Wait, how many people are there? 2 suspects were shot. That's 2. 1 of the suspects is dead. That's 3. While 3 others are in custody. So 6 people? Either that or someone's English and writing is not very good. But then here it says, the CCSO said 4 men attempted a robbery at a home. Where did the other 2 people come from? Unless I'm probably just not getting it. Either way, I'm probably the dumb one tonight. No, you guys can't see it. It's gone grey for some reason. We have to fix it and find out. See, I can scroll through it for you, but you can't see anything. And I don't know why it does that. I'm going to have to do some research once we get off tonight and find out why it acts like that. Let's see if I can make it auto refresh. Oh, did I fix it? No. See, I mean, might be able to play you the video. A dog attack? Alright, go away. I guess that's all we got. 2 seconds of No, don't play more. What? Get out. There we go. Sorry, I was screaming at the screen. I'm like, you stupid friggin' ad. I'm like, why won't you just get off my screen? It wouldn't go. I was like clicking it and trying to remove it and trying to remove the source and it... Alright, so we have some teething issues with the software, it seems, but there are some good benefits to this software. I've just got to get better at using it. We'll get there, I promise. Let me just check up here. Hey Tina, Lucille, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Blame it on Ali. It writes the stories now. Blame it on AI. It writes the stories now. Yeah, we'll blame it all on AI. Woo says it's Woo Woo Wednesday. Apparently it is. Apparently it is Woo Woo Wednesday in Two Broke said, glad you all spoke up about no audio. I was ready to throw my new Mac out the window. I think I hit the wrong button when I was trying to get rid of the advertisement playing before, and I accidentally muted my audio. Hold on, let me reduce that. I was spiking a bit hard. There we go. Tina Lucille, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Was it DJ said that there was 13 minutes until Trish was going on? That was, yeah, 13 minutes till start time. Alright, I'm going to go in like 2 minutes, and then I'm going to let you guys head over to Trish. I don't want to impede on her show time, and she'll do it better than I did it tonight, I'm sure. I have done a terrible show tonight, but I'll be better by tomorrow when I have a few more hours to play with the software. But I wanted to see how it worked, because the launching system to get into the live show is completely different. It's different to actually set up the show. Just got to figure out this browser issue and why it goes grey like this. And I've got to find out why it does that. Oh, did that? No, it always looks like it works, and then it goes grey again. I will look up that. No! I don't give a crap about Jordan law or metal law or whatever you call it. Go away. Robin Lane says, you're too hard on yourself. Oh yeah, I know. Tiana said, ping, your volume went down again. Yeah, I adjusted it. Look, I can play with it. Yeah. See, it's really quiet. Now it's loud again. Emily Narb says, yes, 9:30 for Web Sleuth. We got 7 mins. Alright guys, head over to Web Sleuth, go see Trish, have a fun night with her. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if we'll go this time or later, we'll figure it out. I don't think I have to check anything before we leave. Hold on, I'll check quickly, but I don't think so. I just don't want people to yell at me and say that you didn't say thank you. And I hate when that happens. I did that once to one person. I felt terrible all week. Let me try get into this thing. No, but that's fine. I did a crap job tonight, so not a problem. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. Go see Trish. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night. What? You guys can't hear me again? No, the audio is working, I'm sure of it. Yeah, I can see the audio moving up and down. LA said, I spent the last hour trying to get rid of a chat emoji strip. Learning to, still haven't figured it out, but I'm close. I know, right? It's difficult to, some of these like features and that, they're a pain in the bum. It's a shame that the little subscriber thing didn't come up and show you guys, but at least the chat thing was working. So we'll try that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. Alright, go, get out of here. Go, run, go to Trish. Alright, good night. Have fun with Trish. See you later.